Okay, let's pretend like I hit record the first time. They're kind of different, but you know, fish aren't perfectly symmetrical. I'm trying to do those lips because they're kind of a thing on these. the worst thing ever. On the tip when your knife breaks off. I'd say that's pretty decent for first time doing this thing kind of thing. So now I'm just going to carve the lines straight down into the bait. I'll get back to you guys when I have these all scored out. Adding super glue to the scales so that it doesn't break apart when I'm using a microfile on it to smooth them all off and sandpaper it and stuff. Get it on there as thin as possible so I don't have a bunch of extra. So that's the scale detail all carved in there. I think it turned out pretty good for a first time. For my first time doing it, I think that's pretty good. No, I need to do this side still. I haven't done it, but I want to finish one side, get it completely done as far as the scales go, and then keep chugging along. Alright, so this side's scales are a lot bigger than the other side. And this side's more close to the picture as far as scale size. They're small like that. But I think this side looks a little better. I don't know. But it doesn't matter. It doesn't really matter. You're only going to see one side at a time anyway. So now, eye sockets. 3/8 maybe, if I have eyes that fit this. I think I'm going to use these because the fish I'm going to do has red and a little bit of green in it. It's not exactly the most natural one, like the most realistic, but I think it'll look good. Alright, bait is finished, ready to get painted. I did a lot of the fin stuff off camera because I've never done it before, and it was kind of difficult, a little bit stressful. Got enough lead in it so I think it'll slow sink, like a very slight float or like a really slow sink, or just like a suspension, like just still in the water column. Maybe a little sink or a little rise would be perfect. I am very happy so far. Now we just have to not screw it up with the paint scheme. gonna start off with gray. I'm gonna mix up a gray. Now that I've taken my airbrush apart, put it back together, we can actually get started. This is kind of what I'm going for. So I think I'm going to keep it gray. I'm not going to do any white. And then I'm going to spray like a reddish orange on the belly as a base. And do like the greenish yellow on the shoulders over the gray. I'm going to try this one for the first time, iridescent red. It's got like kind of a pinkish purple sheen to it. Do that on the belly. Okay, so I'm going to attempt to get those blue dots on top with this like iridescent blue color, this color, and just like lightly go over the shoulders and then use masking fluid and hit each scale with masking fluid, just on the back of the scale, I think. That is the better side. Got that purple sheen on the belly, you can see right there. We get a spray clear coat put on this, and then we'll get the masking fluid out. Alright. Got all the masking fluid up on these scales up top. Now I'm going to hit kind of this whole area, shoulders down to about here, and leave a little strip of gray on the bottom with this gold. I think this, or this one. I'm going to go with a light gold at first. And then we'll see, and then I'm going to do black bars very lightly with just a black, I guess. Just the little blue spots. I think they look pretty good. Now I need to add some black to this to kind of tone it all down between the red and the gold. It's her so far. All you're really getting is the shiny gold though. There's definitely greens poking through. Let me try a different angle here. You see a little bit of that green poking through up top. There's a lot of shimmer shine to it. there's greens coming through on the shoulder, and put a little black on the head. That's not really super accurate to the real fish, but not bad. I'm almost satisfied. I think I need to tip the fins with some yellow. I'll do this yellow. The colors of it the color that tips the fins kind of relates to like the body color. So if it's got like really dark colors, it's like golds and yellows. It's like a yellow. And then if it's like a pale yellow on the real fish, like all this body color, then the tips of the fins are like an orange. So I think that'll look the best. Wow. Wow. Let's go catch a fish with it. If I didn't tell you already, there's tiger muskie in this lake, so if I'm gonna throw this bait around and get it all messed up, I have to have a chance to get a muskie on it. Okay, there's probably a good one in there somewhere. Moment of truth. Please. Kind of work. Oh, it sinks? Oh no. Floats. That's great. Oh, but it glides so good. How does it do it straight or straight? Oh, it dives. Wow. Oh, it like rolls actually. Wow. It's really good. Yep. It's almost too big for fish. It looks like a shark when it bobs back up. I really want this to slow sink though. I feel like that'd be, I mean, this is a killer action for like the fall and the summertime for sure. I just don't know about late February, you know? It's like I just threw a cinder block in the lake. Lost some paint there. All the fins look like they're holding up good. Might have to put some clear coat on that when I get home. Make like 2 more casts with this and then try to catch a trout. That happened. About 20 casts in, that paint was coming off. I think, I was looking at the pictures in the video, there was like bubbliness there and I thought it looked cool on the gills. You can see a little bit of it on this gill plate. See how it looks kind of bubbly? It looks good, but that's the paint not bonding to the wood, which isn't good, because then it does that. This side's perfect still, because there's absolutely no bubbliness or anything. It's just smooth. The gills don't look as good, but those ones are gonna last through pretty much whatever I put it through. But probably in the next video or video after that, eventually, I'll update you guys on the gills, because I'm gonna fix this, because this thing works too good for me to just leave it like that, and it looks too good. It's too pretty. The action was great, other than it floating, but we can deal with that. That's fine. It's a top water glide, but you can get it to dive, and if you have the right cadence and the right rhythm, it'll stay under. It's just a faster glide, and then you can reel it in straight, and it does like it's not just a straight swim, it's like a roll, and it shows a lot of the side, but doesn't like actually blow out and come up. It just rolls and then comes over and rolls, and it's really good. You guys got the GoPro footage is pretty good on the action. It shows it pretty well. So I am satisfied. This is a gorgeous bait. This is easily the best bait I've ever made. Even the eye, like the eye doesn't match it perfectly, but like to the real fish, it's not perfect, but it works. You know, like the whole bait's kind of like dark and not dull, but like not super colorful. And then this eye's here and just kind of brings the whole thing. It's just perfect. It's perfect. We also got whatever this is on the fin. This like white crusty stuff. I don't know what that's about. I'll probably just put some black paint over that and then put a new clear coat over that. Video's over. Thanks for watching, and I'll catch you on the next one.